Welcome to the Solo Promoter Podcast, episode number 87. This podcast is one guy talking about tabletop pro wrestling and fighting games, including Filsinger Games, Legends of Wrestling, Champions of the Galaxy, Go Fight Pow, The Squared Circle, and more. Formerly the Filsinger Games Fan Podcast. This show is not affiliated with any gaming company. Welcome to the show. My name is Grant Bachoco. So we got a bunch of great news to talk about here today. We've got lots of news on many different fronts, and we're going to run that down for you all right now. But I would like to take a moment to send out a special thank you to the Golden Circle channel members. These are the folks who have gone to solopromoter.com on a desktop computer or laptop and clicked that join button and are supporting the channel. They get to see a behind-the-scenes recording video of this of the recording of this episode of the podcast. They also get this as soon as it is done. As soon as I hit stop on the recording machine here, I upload this video to the Golden Circle channel members. So essentially, they get to see and hear the podcast first. It's also completely unedited, so they get a lot of little behind-the-scenes things as well. So if you'd like to become a Golden Circle channel member, head on over to solopromoter.com and from a desktop or laptop computer, doesn't work via mobile, and click the join button. Well, let's get going with the latest news, and we have a ton of announcements that have come out. We've got some Indies, Best of the Indies 2024 announcements from Filsinger Games, and the one announcement we got right after the last episode drop was Hoodfoot. That is the wrestler's name. The Chicago native, who is often announced as hailing from anywhere and nowhere, has spent 8 years in the business, beginning his pro career in the Midwest in 2016. Since then, Hoodfoot has wrestled in numerous indies promotions, refining his powerful moveset and hardcore style. Hoodfoot's performance in death matches allowed him to win numerous deathmatch singles titles in recent years, including his current reign with one of the premier death match titles in the United States, lasting more than 300 days. He was also ranked number 155 on the PWI 500, and so Hoodfoot is an announced name. You can go to solopromoter.com. And click on the community tab, and you can see pictures of all these announcements that I'm going through here. And the second wrestler to join Best of the Indies, or the next announcement that we have here for Best of the Indies, is an Italian-born junior heavyweight that is making heavyweight waves in the most renowned indies promotion in Japan. Francesco Akira. He is 24 years old. He is an 8-year veteran. Let's do the math there. And is currently in his third junior heavyweight tag team title reign in the most prestigious Japanese wrestling promotion with fellow Filsinger Games Indies game member TJP. So I know that there was a lot of people who were very excited about this announcement. I have not heard of Hoodfoot or Francesco Akira, but I know people are very excited for them. So those are coming in Best of the Indies 2024. I do think it's kind of nice that we're getting a deathmatch wrestler. We just had a deathmatch set come out last year, so it's good that there's another deathmatch wrestler you can throw in there if you don't have a lot of deathmatch wrestlers, and that is your thing. So very, very cool. Those are the names coming out. Moving on to Legends, we had the next name in the Spring 4-pack, and that is not a big surprise, but it is Danny Doring. So another black and white Legends of Wrestling member getting the colorized thing, and he will be joining his longtime tag team partner, Amish Roadkill. And Amish Roadkill was announced at the Perennial. And so this is, as I said, it's an update. A lot of folks are liking this artwork compared to the black and white artwork. And this is kind of hinted in the way that this was posted to the website is they said that this was, they kind of dropped the word extreme. So a lot of people are speculating that this is sort of an ECW or Extreme Wrestler 4-pack, which would kind of make sense. But also they could just be using the the word extreme as a descriptor, like it's going to be an extreme great time. I don't know. We will find out once as the weeks go on here and we get more and more announcements. So Danny Doring is your second name joining Amish Roadkill in the Legends Spring 4-pack. Moving on to Champions of the Galaxy, we got another announcement for the Secret History, GWF Secret History Female Warriors, and that is Kestral. And the description says the amazing Kestral set an early precedent in GWF history, but only passed through the GWF briefly. Why? What happened to this talented early wrestler that joined the Anti-Man team? So this is obviously someone who came in during the early years of the GWF, maybe brought in to battle the female gladiator that is coming out. I don't know. We shall see. This artwork is good. There's been a lot of talk kind of about this artwork. I think a solo promoter channel favorite, Bucky749, kind of hinted saying it looks like sort of a Masters of the Universe character, but I think it actually looks like, to me, the coloring wise, the Thundercats character, who I do not know her name because I did not watch the Thundercats. It was not one of my favorites. And I know Lino and Panthro, and that's it. And there's like a little Orko type character. But I do, was it Chitara? Is that her name? I don't know. I could be horribly. Anyway, sort of the coloring is the same of that. And it's an interesting character. Again, I probably will not use a lot of these characters. I'm interested to see who else is filling out the set. And since this is sort of a GWF main line release, I will probably pick it up, and I'll probably pick it up for the two current day wrestlers that have been teased. But if those two current day wrestlers are in Promoter Prime, then I don't know. This one is on the fence. I guess we'll see. But it's definitely interesting. The big news here this week too is that pre-orders are going to start on March 1st. That's what was announced from Filsinger Games. And it did say that all these sets will have an anticipated March ship date. So they're kind of leaving a little, they're anticipating that they'll ship in March, but maybe they will not ship in March. I don't know. We will find out. But pre-orders definitely are going to start on March 1st. So there is all your Filsinger Games news, and quite a bit of news it was. We have sort of two announcements in Go Fight Pow world, and the first one is that the Mars Madness bracket is out. People are supposed to send in their picks for who is going to go all the way in the Mars Madness bracket, and Jason will be rolling those out. But I decided that I was going to roll out my picks and just use the starting bracket to roll out my card, and we'll talk about that here in a second. But the big news is that if you fill out a Mars Madness bracket and you send it in, you will get sent a limited edition card for a new character called Space Larvae. So if you want to see Space Larvae, that'll also be on the community tab at solopromoter.com. You can scroll down and see that. But you want to go over to the Go Fight Pal message boards and click on the Mars Madness 2024 link to find out how you can enter. And this is being recorded on February 22nd. I think you have to at least get your initial first round picks in by February 25th. So you do not want to wait on this. Do not sleep on this. You can get a free card. So who else is doing that? Just for filling in some guesses? Nobody. So definitely go check that out. I'll put a link in the show notes to the thread as well. Also, we got some news about free agents ready to rumble. This is the set of sort of fan-created characters it was a Kickstarter level for the Rumble Pack Kickstarter from Go Fight Pow. And the news is that Free Agents Ready to Rumble has been sent to the printers. When we receive confirmation that they've shipped, we will put up the link to order. Those that pledged in Kickstarter will get their initial copy along with a foil card of their submission. And we got a teaser. The latest teaser showcases the star power of the ladies in the set, and it is none other than Sundog Fifi. So Fifi is part of the famed Sundog clan and looks to bring their brand of chaos and disruption to Glitter. So we've got some big news there about free agents ready to rumble. Again, this news was got off the Go Fight Pow Facebook page, so that's where you'll want to go to check that out. We've got some squared circled news here. The Mid-South expansion, which I talked about either last episode or the episode before, is coming out in May of 2024. That's the scheduled release date for it. And it will include a random angle generator. So if you need a little help getting your angles, coming up with angles, that will help you. And this may also be something that you could use for other game systems. So you could use this for Go Fight Power. You could use this for Legends. I don't know. I haven't seen it yet. It's not released yet, but it may be something that you could use for that. And so I'm excited to see what that is. I will say that the Memphis edition that came out had sort of like a TV show chart, and I didn't really like it. And I think the reason that I'm not playing Squared Circle as much was I got really excited for that Memphis expansion, and then that TV chart generator just kept giving me the same results over and over again. So I'm excited to see what this angle generator is. I usually like to create my own angles. I'm not somebody who really relies a lot on sort of angle generators or charts or anything like that. I think they're invaluable tools, and especially if you're kind of in a place where you're stuck and you can't think of anything, it's fun to roll on those sort of things to maybe give you ideas as a launching off point. Anyway, it'll be very exciting to see what this angle generator looks like when it is released in May. I will have a link in the show notes to the Delphi forums where you can find out more information about the Squared Circle and this new Mid-South Game Edition. So that's it for news. I don't have any other news. If you have a fighting or wrestling game and you would like me to talk about it on the show, feel free to leave a comment, get in touch. I'll be happy to do that. Moving on to sort of my Around the Galaxy report of what I've been playing, what's been on my game top. The past week has all been Go Fight Pow. I've been playing out the Go Fight Pow tournament. The tournament bracket was huge, and so it was basically like playing out 4 big tournaments and then whittling it down to the final 4. Now, I will say that there were some really fun surprises that went through here, and some big wins and some great come from behinds. The first video of me playing out the first sort of section of the bracket is up on the channel, and for the next couple Tuesdays, these new videos will be coming out. I'm very excited about this. I'm also I will say the Final Four is really great, and it's a really interesting result that happened for the Final Four. So I don't want to spoil what it is, but I will say that the results are pretty amazing when you consider just how many wrestlers, fighters were in this tournament. So I'm excited about that. I will say that going off of what I talked about a couple episodes ago about sort of the recording and stuff, I've played these out and I've written them down, the results, because I always write down my results in a notebook. But I haven't entered them into either an Excel spreadsheet or anything like that because I don't know. I'm kind of getting burned out on the technology end of things. And I know I talked about this before. So I may go back to an Excel spreadsheet. I was recording everything in Obsidian, but I don't know. I'm still in this weird place of, it's just like all this extra stuff you have to do to record your results. And I don't want to do it. I stopped a long time ago posting out text versions of my results and just posting videos of my playing of Go Fight Pow. And I may just keep it as that. Because that's simple and it's easy and it doesn't add another step if you are going to type out your results and all that kind of stuff. So still in this weird flux state. So I can't really say more than that. I will say another thing that I've sort of been working on is I want to do a handicap match. And this is more for Filsinger Games, Legends of Wrestling. Now, we have sort of triple threat rules, and you can easily play a handicap match where just one person is in the ring the other time, and then if it's 2-on-1, for example. The example I always use is Andre the Giant taking on the Mulkeys, right? So Andre's in the ring. The Mulkeys can tag in and out. That's like a standard match. But I have seen some videos where Andre the Giant takes on two people at the same time. So recently I've been tinkering around with sort of the rules for how you would play that out, and not make it just a tag in, tag out thing. Make it where there's two people in the ring at the same time and they could be doing damage at the same time against the other person. And I think I'm going to do a video about it and sort of talk about what I have so far, and then sort of play it out. And then I would sort of print it up as a match card. I've done these match cards before. If you've been on my mailing list, you've got these match cards. But I will do sort of these match cards of how of the rules for it, and then kind of put it out there. And I think I would print up a limited run for Golden Circle channel members, and then put the PDF out for everybody else. They're feel free to print it out. Speaking of fun things for Golden Circle channel members and everyone, I got stickers made. I got Solo Promoter stickers made. I have 50 of them, and I am sending them out for free to Golden Circle channel members. If you are a member of the Golden Circle, all you have to do is send me your address, and I will drop a sticker in the mail to you. These are the great logo that Greg Hunter of Hunter's Forge Belts did for the channel. And it's a holographic, not a holographic, but sort of a, I don't know, shiny, shimmery sticker. So it doesn't look like metal, but it's just got this great kind of like rainbow shimmer to it. It's really cool. And so I would love to send those to all the Golden Circle channel members. So if you're a Golden Circle channel member, email me with your address at grant@throwingtoasters.com. If you are not a Golden Circle member, but you would like a sticker, all you have to do is send me a self-addressed stamped envelope, just like the old days. Send a self-addressed stamped envelope to Grandpa Choco at P.O. Box 2764, Toluca Lake, California, 91610. I will say that I only have 50 of these. Actually, 40 as of this recording. I think I have 47 of them left, maybe 46. So this is all going to be first come, first serve. If you would like to get a sticker, just listen back. I just told you how to do it, and I would love to send you one. Well, that is going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. Really don't have much things to say, so I'm not going to expand on this any further. If you have a topic you would like me to cover on the show, leave it in the comments, and make sure to subscribe or follow wherever you're listening to this. You can check out my personal Filsinger Games feds at gwfpromoter.com and lowpromoter.com. The theme song for this show is American Guy by Throwing Toasters, used by permission and available on Apple Music, Spotify, and anywhere else you get your music. Again, a big shout out to the Golden Circle channel members who get to watch a video of the recording of these episodes. So if you'd like to find out more, head on over to solopromoter.com on your desktop or a laptop computer. Click the join button, and you will find all the information there. And that's going to do it. This podcast is not affiliated with any gaming company or their subsidiaries. It's purely for entertainment purposes. This episode is copyright 2024 Saturday Morning Media, Grant Pachoco, executive producer, www.saturdaymorningmedia.com.